Okay, so I've done about I've done around 10 comic stories, both focusing around the same characters, but only about 5 of those are actually canon in a similar story. The rest I just did because as a kid I was bored and I just wanted to draw. Uh, so the order of these is Cadius September, which I drew around 2012-2013, followed by KIDS ENL, a three-parter, and canon-wise it's also followed by KIDS Raptors, which is also a three-parter, but since I lost the original comic, I'm gonna have to rewrite it. The next story that follows was KIDS Supersonic KIDS, which is a crossover, a fan crossover. Since I like the Sonic series, I did a Sonic crossover. After doing that, there's KIDS Mirror World, which wasn't my own personal idea. It was inspired by a friend of mine who we came up with it. He started drawing it, but after like 3 episodes, he decided to just sort of end it. So I asked him if he wanted me to take over it, so I did it. And KIDS Mirror World is basically a setup for the final story, which I'm still writing, KIDS Crisis, which is probably as dark as these stories are gonna get. Um, there were a few other stories from the KIDS that, like I said, there were like 10 that I wrote. There's a bunch of these that I just drew for no real reason, just wanted to draw, and they had the same characters, they had, I won't say they had the same personalities, I was a kid, like I was like 12 or 13 when I decided to draw. Just really wanted to draw some action comics, that's what I did. They weren't exactly funny, so some of them were surprising, these aren't for no reason, which is why they're just gone. But that's not to say that the 5 other stories are also not pretty dark. I mean, September is really dark. The idea of September, the first one in the series. The idea of ZNL is kind of dark. I mean, they're not many people die or anything, but yeah, there's not that many characters. Raptors will probably be a bit. Since I'm gonna rewrite it, I guess it's gonna be a little bit more adult. The first one, nobody died in the first one actually. I think maybe one person might die here. I don't know. Supersonic KDS. This one doesn't have to happen, but I drew it and it sort of keeps the personalities of the characters that I drew Supersonic KDS before the drawing September. KDS September, so yeah, it just sort of based the personality of the characters on this. And again, it doesn't have to happen. It's not exactly canon. But it just sort of like explains why KDS Mirror World happens, and KDS Mirror World explains why KDS Crisis happens. So yeah, Supersonic Cadence is a setup for the finale. Yeah. And the finale is gonna be pretty long. It's gonna be like, at first I thought it would be around 30 episodes. By episodes, I mean like chapters because I draw. But I think it's gonna be a bit longer than that actually, now that I think about it. I'm like in the second part right now. There's the first part of the story. Oops, sorry. Just ate. This is the first part of the story. The second part, a confrontation scene. It's part 3. Where they are sort of confused really, like they don't know who to trust at this point because of these bad guys are sort of another level of bad. Uh, part 4 is when they finally choose a side, take down one of the strongest bad guys. Part 5 has 2 different stories in it, so yeah, I mean we have them searching for answers for one of that last uh, part of the story, and part 2 is gonna be the big final fight, the big hero action thing. Yeah. After this, I'm gonna start drawing Look, Christian comics. I'm gonna stop the video here because it's really freaking long right now.